A very deep week for Divine Feminine. Let's dive in and see what your cards show. Welcome back, Divine Feminine. We're here to do your weekly update. Yes, we cover this in our members. We also do elements for the twin flame path, soul coaching, and 1 day a month super chats in the dark. So come through if you want this. Otherwise, let's get straight into your reading. Now, it does look perfectly natural to me, the cards coming through. Your crowning energy is really showing there's a lot to do with the infinity symbol. And, over the last few weeks, I have really seen that coming through as a signature point for the Divine Feminines was the infinity symbol. I've also been seeing Celtic knots, what else? Swans, the 1-400, but definitely in your path, you're diving deep, okay? These can be some feelings, and we get many, especially those of us that know astrology, we at times can hear Mercury retrograde. Some of us can cringe. Then it can be Venus retrograde. We can cringe because it's like, oh gosh, people from the past coming back. Is that a good thing? In your twin flame path, it's quite natural. You're really diving into your inner truth. Where it comes to relationships, you even in the deepest crevice of your soul, you know how you feel, okay? Some of you, I do feel this week, are going to go through the highs and lows. I do feel most of you could go through highs, but I feel some lows. Let's see. I feel in relationship to the past, it's always funny with this card. I can see the white on it. It's almost like snow. It looks like the Hangman. It's the sacrificial energy. It's the changes you make. It's the changes you go through. I do remember a point in the ascension, I was seeing a lot of fives, and it was only after the point I realized the depth of the changes that those fives were in fact going to signify for me. It was anything down to divorces, separations, moving house, changing jobs, losing friendship groups, you name it. It was a lot, but it wasn't necessary. It was, but it was very sudden. And again, because Pluto's in Capricorn, we got Venus in retrograde. I'm noticing Divine Feminine diving deep. You could be very fatigued. In your everyday life, not necessarily relating to the ascension and how challenging that rebirth is, 100% quite tired. Some of you are definitely looking to the past and saying, it was all of it for something. This could not have been for nothing. Surely I didn't go through this ascension for nothing. I feel you're ready for a commitment that you can depend on. Some of you could have a very urgent vibration to contact, to reach out, to connect. I feel you're in two minds about it, but there's definitely the Mercury in the heart space. And it could be an emotion that comes very quickly. Some of you are going to have some inspiration. Some of you are remembering back to a function that you went to with your twin. They're also making reference to a birthday. The Divine Feminine coming through here does look like she's at a wedding. For some of you, you could have dreamed of this. It could have been a dream at a point in your life that you had with this individual in it. I do hear Divine Feminine saying, if this person appreciates me, they know where to find me. I feel you're quite detached. Like there's moments where you're looking at it and you're saying to yourself, I really want to reach out. Do I need to do something? And then there's a little bit of disillusionment. Disillusionment is quite a key signature to reunion. Sounds crazy, but it's actually true. So if you have been going through that, it's perfectly normal. I do feel you're really wanting evidence base. You're not just wanting, you're wanting the dream, but you're being very, very realistic at this point. Yeah. Of even though you feel you know how things should be, you also, you're not feeling optimistic at this point. Universe is actually saying this is the time to make those wishes. This is the time to open your heart. This could be a week of ups and downs. Some of you are feeling it's just not going to happen. Some of you that did make contact, I do feel sometimes it's almost like a dare being born, or a giraffe being born, and it needs some time to get its bearings so that the communication style can reform. Don't ever feel you've ruined something, because it's always repairable. It always returns. Foundational level, you feel that you're hitting your head against a wall. I feel this can be with communication. You're trying to look at the ideal course. You are directly looking at your foundation, and you do feel you've got to do something a little bit different. This person is very, very attracted to you. I mean, in general, they are, but I feel this week they're quite, especially for those of you that do reach communication, I feel that whatever you're wearing, however they're looking at you, you might not be feeling that you're super attractive, but they're finding you very alluring. You feel caught between a rock and a hard place. Do I feel you're crying or anything? No, I can't. The vibe I'm getting is more a pause. It's like you're in the eye of a storm. Something's coming, something's shifting. It feels very much that you really are in the eye of a storm. You are a mass manifester. You have that ability, but at the moment you're not doing anything. You're trying to give it to Gaia. They're asking you to protect your crown chakra. They're saying that you're coming up as the warrior princess. You are a queen. You do know how to address these things. But you're going to choose what's correct for you. Yeah, don't choose for others, choose for you. They're asking you to make a wish. Regardless of how you are seeing it at this point in time, they're asking you to make a wish. Some of you are making decisions about your vitality. This could be your image, your style. You could suddenly feel things aren't resonating with you. I do feel some of you are quite run down. Okay, what do we need to see here? They're trying to show me something. So if I do pause, apologies. I want to get all the juice out. Okay, there's something you're suppressing here. There's something. I feel you're being guarded. I feel you're being very cautious, especially those of you in communication with your twin at this point in time. I feel you're being very guarded. Some of you are quite baffled. They're saying don't turn into the runner. Yeah, be open to the mystery. Be open to the investigation. Some of you are going to start seeing things in a different light. You do really look like royalty at this point, especially for those of you that are reacting to this with silence. It does really feel silent. This passion is recharging inside you spiritually. I feel many of you are feeling you're free. You're free to be you. You're free to do the things you want to do. You're deciding what those things are, especially in a creative sense. Some of you are wondering if you're going to be single forever. The cards aren't showing such. Some of you are going to have an offer from another individual, but I feel you're declining. I think it's still there. I just think you're kind of, I just see declining. I do see some of you getting some new clothes. This can be clothing, makeup, self-investment. You're making your dreams come true. You're not just wishing, you're actually stepping in and you're making your dreams come true. I feel some of you could be going on a holiday. I do feel divine masculine is dreaming about you. I feel they're dreaming. If they just keep showing me a wedding day. Some of you are tapping into their psyche. Be careful tuning into the karmic. I feel they're trying to intercept. This could be intuitively. This could be like psychic attacks. I feel you're calm overall. I will say that. And when I say calm, it doesn't mean to say you're feeling in the most, vivacious vibration. Just deeply reflective. Diving deep. Deeply reflective. Look at this, inner truth. Diving deep. A lot of purple hair. Things to do with the dreams. But the purple energy, some of you may need to increase your fluid and protect your crown chakra. Don't do all your chakras at once. I feel you're opening up a path. This person's not far behind you. They're right there. One more card. What does Divine Feminine need to do in the context of this, please? Okay, I'm being shown that where there is communication for those of you in such, what they are showing me is that you're going to be very attentive. You're going to be listening. Some of you are trying to make a decision, especially for those of you that haven't seen your twin as yet. They're saying go inside your heart and also check in with yourself daily. Final decisions are never, it's a little bit like Katy Perry. It's never really over. There's times you can't really answer that question unless the situation's in front of you. Yeah, many of you, again, I would say get some citrine. Get some citrine, get some support for the heart chakra, because there's a bit of lack of motivation. I feel there could be an imbalance in the lower chakras at this point. This can be the sacral and solar plexus. Recharge those. I'll see you next week. But I do feel optimistically, what I am seeing is you're going to have something quite unexpected happen, because I do see this coming out of nowhere. This can be a person you haven't seen in a long time. But I feel you're very guarded, Divine Feminine. I feel you're protecting yourself. Love and light. I will see you soon. Take care, beautifuls.